Hey there, welcome to the Science of It. We are here in the Science Center with Mary, and we're talking about mummies.
Yes, mummies are pretty cool. They're literally just preserved animals, including humans. You can find mummies like saber-toothed tigers, woolly mammoths, but we find so many human mummies all around the world.
Yeah.
And the earliest known human mummy that we have is actually from about 5,000 BCE. So that's about 7,000 years ago in Chile.
Okay.
But we don't really associate mummies with that.
No.
We associate mummies with ancient Egypt.
Right.
They started making mummies about 5,000 years ago.
Okay.
And they kept doing it for 3,000 years. They were really good at making mummies.
Yeah.
It's actually really simple. You
Interesting.
just take something and you put it in baking soda.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay, so...
You just dehydrate a body.
Okay, and you said that there's even been mummies here in Florida.
Yeah, there are some mummies, they're called bog bodies. They've been found down in Wendover by like the Titusville area. They are some of the oldest North American mummies that we have.
Going back to
about 2000 BC.
That's wild.
Yep.
That's a long
It's
time.
really hard to find things in Florida because Florida was underwater for so long.
Right. Wow,
But it's really cool that we have them.
All right, so let's mummify a hot dog. Since we don't want to
hot dog.
mummify a person, that's just
That would be a little out of budget.
Yeah.
So this is super simple. But what you want to do to make this a scientific experiment rather than just a fun little hobby is you're actually going to want to take some measurements of your hot dog.
Okay.
Because we're going to start with a really squishy hot dog and we're going to end with a really non-squishy hot dog.
Because you're dehydrating it.
We're dehydrating it. We want to see just how much water was in our hot dog.
Sure.
So before I do anything, I am going to get a very, very, very fancy log here. It's extremely fancy.
I like it. Yeah.
It has a day 0, day 7, and day 14.
Perfect.
These are going to be your check-in days.
Yep. Okay.
Today is day 0. In 2 weeks, it'll be day 14.
Perfect.
You don't even have to do anything between those days. You just live life.
To the fullest.
To the fullest.
Not mummified.
I'm going to take my hot dog. I'm going to use centimeters because this is science. And I'm going to measure, this hot dog is 11 centimeters. So on day 0, 11 centimeters. Then I'm going to take a ribbon to measure my diameter or thickness. I'm going to mark on my ribbon with a marker. Then I'm just going to measure my ribbon. This is a little thick of a 7 centimeters.
How does it look? Can you write delicious or is there a technical
You can
term?
write delicious.
Okay.
I would, however, probably write pink and squishy.
Okay.
It's pretty squishy.
Okay.
Then, this is very important, you need to make sure that there's enough baking soda completely surrounding the hot dog. There can be no air. When oxygen interacts with your body, that's how you decompose. So this is completely stopping that process.
Got it.
Take your very fancy baking powder. Any container works as long as it's bigger than the hot dog.
Sure.
This is going to end up being about 3 containers of baking powder.
Okay.
Take your hot dog, you're going to wrangle it down in there.
Yeah.
And then you're going to just take the rest of your baking soda and completely cover it up.
So you weren't kidding. It's really covered.
It's really covered.
Okay.
You want there to be no air.
Perfect. Okay.
And even it out a little. I cannot see that there is even a hot dog in here.
Perfect.
Would you like to name our hot dog, Mummy?
Let's name it Sparky.
Sparky. Sparky is in its sarcophagus. And it's going to go in a dark hidden place every day until I have to take it out to check on it.
Perfect.
But don't worry. I already created a hot dog 15 days ago.
Okay.
This is hot dog cumin.
Named aptly after
Tutankhamun.
Yeah, I like that.
And he has been sitting away, and you can see that he does not look delicious
I was going to
anymore.
say, technical term, not delicious.
Technical term, not delicious, not safe for human consumption. Now, I've already gone ahead and measured him this morning. This hot dog was a little bit smaller than my other hot dogs. And it turned out to be, well, this was bigger than the hot dog we had. It was about 11 centimeters when I finished measuring it today. And it was about 1.5 centimeters in its thickness.
Okay.
But
so it really got thinner over time.
Yes, it really got thinner.
So you have completely dehydrated it, and now it is a mummified hot dog.
It's about partially mummified. If you really wanted a full mummified hot dog, you'd do it for about a whole month. However, that really smells bad.
I can't. Don't. For all intents and purposes, this is fine.
This is fine.
This is fine. For science,
for science,
we get
this is great.
Cool. All right. So to learn more about just how science and history and all that fun stuff, folks can come down to the Orlando Science Center for classes like this, and goodness knows what else you're going to be working on, right?
Absolutely.
Love it. Very good. Mary, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us for the Science of It.